¿Qué pedo, mi pinche Jaime? Ah, te creas, cabrón. ¿Qué pedo, qué pasión? Nah, mira, la neta siempre me ha cagado esa pinche Blancanieves. Pinche historia pendeja. No, esa mamá, los enanos y la pinche bruja me la pela entera. Pinche historia pendeja, la neta. Aparte, ese pinche príncipe rarito, ese cabrón nada más andaba persiguiendo el culito. Ese cabrón andaba persiguiendo la cuquita de esa Blancanieves. Esos pinches enanos los sacamos de ahí un basurero. Son drogadictos allá de San Francisco. Nada, los vamos a hacer enanos con CGI. Pero a esos vatos les mama el fentanilo allá en San Francisco. Nada, como te digo, a mí esas mamadas de Blancanieves me la pasaba por los huevos. Nada, que los fans son unos pendejos, la neta, que se creen que a uno le gusta las cosas que andan trabajando. Chamacos cagones, lo hacemos todos por dinero. Pero nada, como mis fans son una bola de pendejos, yo les voy a llamar como se me pega la gana. Y aún así, me van a ir a apoyar porque pues son una bola de pendejos. What's up, primos? Breaking news. I'm here with my gatitos to talk about the news developing in the case of the crazy gringa Rachel Zegler. Apparently, a branding expert warns Rachel Zegler backlash could ruin Disney's big-budget Snow White remake and predict executives will be having crisis talks in order to win back the fans ahead of the 2024 release. So they are going to have crisis talks with her in order to train her to not be a freaking moron and to shut her mouth up. Like I said before, calladita te ves más bonita. The more quiet you are, the prettier you look. It's a little bit of a messed up saying in Mexico, but it's an old school saying in Mexico. I didn't make it up, so bear with me, all right? It's not wrong. She not prettier, but she will be doing way better if she just shut her pie hole up. Not only that, but I'm here to finally expose this gringa as what she is, just a spoiled gringa, that the only thing that she shares with, our culture, Latino culture, is that she's 1/4 Colombian. I'm not even joking, she's 1/4. Only her grandmother is from Colombia. She ran away from Colombia, probably because of the insecurity in Colombia in 1960. So her mother is American, her father is Polish or something, and she is a gringa. And if you don't agree with me, you're probably going to agree with me at the end of the video. But before we continue, please make sure to like and subscribe. Órale, hit that subscribe button with the machete. Comment down below if you like my kitties. Look at my kitties. Woo! See my kitties? Gaming kitties. Back to Rachel Zegler. A new interview of her has come out where she basically calls herself a narcissist. Girl, you don't have to tell us. We know that you're a narcissist. Many other things have come out. It's been a crazy week for this girl. Like, if she just kept her mouth shut in the beginning of the whole thing about the strikes, nobody would be digging up dirt against her. But I guess she didn't receive enough attention for the past month, so she was like, oh no, I gotta get back out there to get some more attention from my fans. Guess what? It's backfiring as heck. First of all, the interview that she had with Jimmy Fallon, here it goes, Jaime Fallon, where she basically admits that either her fans are brain dead or she has been lying the entire time to everyone that supports her and everyone that had at least the smallest grasp of interest in watching this movie, because she cannot stop contradicting herself. Let's watch what she has to say.
I get stopped for photos every time I'm online for the Snow White ride, and it is I have to pretend like, oh God, oh, crazy that we're in front of this.
Wait, you have to pretend to like a ride? How entitled are you? Like, it's just a freaking ride. You have fans coming at you saying, oh my God, Snow White in real life, IRL Snow White. Can't you be a little bit, just a little bit, grateful to your fans? They made you. You are not there because of your talent. You're not out there because you're beautiful. No, you're there because you have a following. You're there because you had a YouTube channel that got big because you posted a freaking mediocre cover of a song. I don't remember the name of the song. It's something, girl. That one. Which is a pretty easy song to sing, by the way. Oh, do you need more? So she got famous with that, and then she got casted for the role of Maria, a Puerto Rican. Maria is Puerto Rican, living in New York City. Bitch, you're from New Jersey. You went to private Catholic school. Probably one of the best Catholic schools in New Jersey. It's actually an all-female private school. So you know that shit's expensive. And you, holy, listen to her accent trying to pretend she's Puerto Rican. Girl, I know more about Puerto Rican accent than you, and you made a movie about it and pretended to be a Puerto Rican. But when a white person does it, it's wrong. It's cultural appropriation, whitewashing. But when you do it, when you pretend to be a freaking entire race different than you, because Puerto Ricans completely different to South Americans. Completely different in mostly everything. The only thing that we share is the language. And you can't even speak the language.
Latin descent. Do you speak the language? Does it matter?
Does it matter?
Do you eat the food? Does it matter? Where do you Latin descent? Do you speak the language?
And she's basically, again, gringo explaining what Latin descent is. Don't you know? Fucking how? Don't you know that Latinos know where the freaking Latino name comes from? Latin descent. You know what Latin is? Latin is a language. So Latin descent, you have to at least speak a little bit of one of those Romance language, or one of those Latin language, either Portuguese or Spanish or French. In the case of Guyana Francesa and Haiti and other places in Latin America. That is the very definition of Latino. And you're saying that you don't have to speak the language. No, you have to at least try to. And look, like, if your English is not perfect and you're Latino, that doesn't mean that you're not Latino. But you're not like this bitch trying to tell other Latinos that actually speak the language and have lived in, for example, Puerto Rico, where they speak Spanish, pretending to be Puerto Rican, saying that it doesn't matter if you speak the language, you're still Latina. Not Latino, Latina, you're a girl, Latina. You don't even know how to use the freaking masculine and feminine, my dear lord. But don't worry, I will show you proof that she doesn't know how to speak fucking Spanish. That she doesn't know how to speak freaking Spanish, alright? Don't worry, we'll get there. I'm just at my levels of rage, I haven't, gone through the roof yet. I'm still getting there. Apparently you don't have to like the food either. In Mexico, and for those that don't know, in Mexico there was a group that got scolded, completely obliterated online, made fun of, called them clowns, fake Mexicans, gringos, this group of Mexican-American guys that they say, oh no, we don't eat Mexican food, we don't like Mexican food because it's upsetting to our stomach, we prefer chicken nuggets. And I'm not defending those guys, I'm actually making a video roasting them later on the week's coming out on Friday, probably. But still, they are getting scolded by that. But you are being praised. Like a bunch of people that probably don't know a goddamn thing about Puerto Rico.
Language, does it matter?
Does it matter?
You don't have to speak the language. You don't have to enjoy the food to pretend to be a Puerto Rican. And her accent in this thing, my dear Lord Jesus de Veracruz. I will show you a clip right now.
It is the real beginning of my life as a young lady of America.
Of America. Of America.
Okay, like that sounds like that sounds worse when I trying to make the Mexican accent, yo. How did you manage to F it up? And that movie didn't do good. That movie flopped. So you managed to destroy not only one, but 2 or 3 or 4. How many movies have you destroyed already? Nobody's going to watch you in the Hunger Games, which that movie sounds atrocious. Watching you for 2 hours and 45 minutes, mostly because probably the man is going to be like second, like non-important in the story because you're probably going to be the main character because of how you act. So he's probably not going to be in the screen that much time, but you are going to be in the screen 24/7. Hell no. Hell no. I don't care if that's the worst movie ever. I'm not gonna watch it. I don't gonna to torture myself with that shit. You already ruined the $100 million that they put in the budget for Snow White. Do you think that those interviews that they did on Variety and shit, do you think they were for free? No, they probably costed like at least $1 million, and you just went and ruined it. Like, you just went off saying things like, oh, I love the character until growing up, but then saying things like, oh, I haven't seen the movie in 20 years, and I didn't like the movie growing up, I was scared of it, but now you're saying that you love the character, and you choose one, girl, choose one, for the love of God. But let's continue watching the Jimmy Kimmel interview.
Photos. It's like I'm standing there waiting for the photo op, being like,
well, you kind of are, you know.
No, I guess
like
so.
She admits that most of the photos that she's doing promoting the movie, saying that she loves the character, are photo ops. What the freak is wrong with you? And this was like a year ago, like when you just announced you to become Snow White, basically. Look at this video of her.
I'm Snow White!
Yeah, you didn't give a damn about getting casted about Snow White, you fake ass.
Is that your favorite ride? I mean, that's a weird thing that you are Snow White now.
I mean, it's one of the original. I'm a really big
You just contradicted yourself 2 seconds ago. You just said literally this.
Disney. I have to pretend like, oh God, well, crazy that we're in front of this.
Wait, how long?
It's like I'm standing there waiting for the photo op, being like,
You just said you don't enjoy it. At least you don't enjoy the fact that fans are asking you for photos. Dude, like, if I ever get big, if you ever see me in the street and ask for a photo, I'm going to get in my knees and suck your... I'm joking, but I will freaking be grateful. I will say, what's up, man? What's up, my primo? Thank you for supporting me through all these freaking hard times. But no, this girl never had a hard time in her life. She always had everything she wanted. Oh my God, she's so freaking entitled. Literally. My dear Lord, where did you get this girl?
Is that your favorite ride? I mean, that's a weird thing that you are Snow White now.
I mean, it's one of the original. I'm a really big.
You don't even. But remember in the interview when she said. Literally, I didn't like the Snow White ride. It gave me nightmares. I was scared of it because it was called Snow White Scary Adventures. And now you're saying that you liked it, that you love it, that it was your favorite freaking ride when you went to Disney World with your parents every summer? Who are you trying to... You cannot even keep track of the lies, girl. You're not a narcissist. You lack freaking IQ points to be a narcissist. At least narcissist people can remember their own freaking lies. You're just brain dead, girl.
I'm a narcissist.
But you cannot even keep track of your own lies, and this is just like months apart. Like, this is probably just weeks apart. Like, are you literally a goldfish? Are you Dory from Finding Nemo? Oh my Lord, man. She is the one from thousands of girls that love this beloved princess, and some of them even say that it's their favorite princess. Because, well, it's the first one and it's a beautiful love story. Some might argue that the finale is a little bit weird. Alright, I give you that, alright? It's a little bit weird. It's not weird with the context of the whole movie, where the prince is like the husband of this girl, so it's not weird when you know the context of the movie. But okay, let's give you the benefit of the doubt for that. How many girls lost the opportunity to reprise how many girls are you stealing the opportunity from reprising their favorite character from a Disney beloved movie? From a beloved Disney movie. How many? Just because you are not even Latina. That's your only race car. That's all you have. That's the reason why you're being hired to do roles as a Snow White, which is supposed to be going to a Germanic white person, because there's a Germanic folktale about a person that his skin is white as snow. Look, and okay, We already talked about the whole thing about, you know, Snow White. Let's talk about this girl as a person, because she's a terrible person. She's a fake Latina, she's a fake feminist. But this video is coming out later this afternoon, where I do a complete expose on why this girl is a fake Latina. Alright? She doesn't even can pronounce quesadillas. Alright, but, and trust me, you think that you saw the angry Mexa in this video, you are not gonna believe how angry I get at her pretending to be Latina, alright? So if you want to check that out, make sure to hit the subscription and the notification bell so you actually get a notification when I post the video this afternoon. Thank you so much for watching. Gracias a todos por su atención. See you in the next one, primos. Bye.